In this video, you will learn which foods to eat with olive oil after the age of 60 in order to live up to 100 without illness. This is not a myth or a miracle. It is a proven way of life followed by those who maintain their health, clear mind, and energy even in their 90s. Olive oil is not just a dressing. When combined properly with specific foods, it becomes a powerful shield against issues with the heart, blood vessels, joints, and brain. These combinations have been used for a long time in countries where people live the longest, without medication or hospital visits. And you can do the same, starting today. Do you want to preserve your health and extend your active life? Then be sure to watch until the end. You will be surprised at how simple it is. This video is going to be incredibly informative and helpful. If you want to take control of your health like a pro, give it a like, and let's get started. 1. Raw vegetables. According to current data, people over the age of 60 who regularly eat raw vegetables with olive oil are 31% less likely to experience age-related health issues. This habit is especially common among residents of Mediterranean countries, where the duration of active life is significantly higher than the global average. Tomatoes, cucumbers, bell peppers, carrots, celery, and cabbage combined with olive oil create a unique biochemical complex that becomes a true elixir of youth for the bodies of older adults. Researchers from the American Institute of Nutrition conducted a large-scale study in the year 2023, observing a group of volunteers over the age of 65. Participants who consumed at least 150 grams of raw vegetables daily, along with 15 to 20 milliliters of extra virgin olive oil, showed significantly better absorption rates of vitamins A, E, and K. The National Institute on Aging in the United States confirms that olive oil provides an ideal environment for unlocking the full potential of vegetable micronutrients. One remarkable story is that of Giovanna Bragnolini from the Italian province of Tuscany, who celebrated her 106th birthday in the year 2024. Every single day of her life, she began with a salad made from fresh vegetables dressed with a generous amount of local olive oil. In interviews, she emphasized that she never skipped this ritual, even during times of economic hardship. Regular consumption of raw vegetable salads with olive oil can extend active life by an average of 7 to 9 years. The optimal ratio is 200 grams of fresh vegetables to 20 to 25 milliliters of extra virgin olive oil. Ideal dishes include the classic Greek salad, Italian caprese, or simply sliced vegetables drizzled with oil and a small amount of sea salt and freshly ground black pepper. 2. Leafy greens. Current statistics show that daily consumption of leafy greens with olive oil reduces the risk of cardiovascular conditions by 39% in people over the age of 60. Spinach, arugula, Swiss chard, and various types of lettuce contain unique phytonutrients that, when combined with the polyphenols in olive oil, create a powerful defense system for the heart, blood vessels, and brain. The American Heart Study Association published the results of a 15-year observation that showed people who regularly consume leafy greens with olive oil have significantly lower levels of inflammation in the body. Researchers from the Harvard School of Public Health found that olive oil enhances the body's ability to absorb vitamin K found in greens, which is critically important for bone health in older adults. Maria Ferreira from the Alentejo region in Portugal, who celebrated her 103rd birthday in the year 2023, gathered fresh greens from her small garden every day and dressed them with olive oil produced in her family's olive grove. According to her, this daily ritual was passed down from her mother, who lived to be 101 years old. Regular consumption of leafy greens with olive oil can extend life by 5 to 7 years. The optimal proportion is 100 grams of fresh greens to 15 milliliters of high-quality olive oil. It is best to enjoy them in salads or to add them to soups just before serving in order to preserve as many beneficial nutrients as possible. A combination of different types of greens with a small amount of sour juice, such as lemon, lime, or apple cider vinegar, is especially effective. 3. Avocado. According to research from recent years, the combination of avocado and olive oil is one of the most effective natural ways to support cardiovascular health after the age of 60. Statistics show that regularly consuming this combination reduces the risk of heart attacks and strokes by 42%. The monounsaturated fats in avocado and olive oil work synergistically, significantly improving blood lipid profile levels. The American Society of Gerontology published a study showing that participants who consumed avocado with added olive oil at least 3 times per week experienced a 27% improvement in blood vessel elasticity compared to the control group. The Mayo Clinic's Cardiology Center confirmed that this combination effectively reduces levels of low-density lipoproteins, often referred to as unhealthy cholesterol, by 15 to 18%. Anastasia Tsatsos, a long-living woman from the Greek island of Ikaria, who celebrated her 105th birthday in the year 2022, included avocado sandwiches drizzled with local olive oil in her daily diet. In numerous interviews, she emphasized that she never used store-bought sauces or spreads, always preferring this simple yet nourishing option. Regular consumption of avocado with olive oil can add approximately 6 to 8 years to a person's lifespan. The optimal proportion is 1/2 of a ripe avocado with 10 milliliters of olive oil. The best ways to enjoy it include guacamole made with olive oil instead of sunflower oil, avocado and olive oil toasts for breakfast, and salads with sliced avocado dressed with olive oil and lemon juice. 4. Garlic and onions. Modern research shows that the combination of garlic and onions with olive oil creates a powerful immune-supporting complex, which is especially important for people over the age of 60. Statistical data indicates a 63% reduction in the frequency of respiratory infections among older adults who regularly consume this combination of foods. In addition, this pairing helps naturally cleanse blood vessels from cholesterol buildup and normalize blood pressure. A research team from Stanford University discovered that the polyphenols in olive oil enhance the effects of allicin, the main active component in garlic, known for its antimicrobial and heart protective properties. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition published findings showing that daily consumption of garlic and onions cooked in olive oil reduces systolic blood pressure by an average of 8 millimeters of mercury in people with early-stage hypertension. Antonio Todaro from the Sicilian village of Ganghi, who celebrated his 107th birthday in the year 2023, prepared sofrito every day, a traditional Italian base for sauces made from garlic and onions sautéed in olive oil. According to him, that aroma accompanied him throughout his life, and meals cooked with this base never caused digestive discomfort, even at an advanced age. Regular consumption of garlic and onions in combination with olive oil can extend life by 4 to 6 years. The optimal proportion is 10 to 15 grams of garlic and 50 grams of onions with 15 milliliters of olive oil. The best methods of preparation include light sautéing over low heat, no higher than 160 degrees Celsius, which is 320 degrees Fahrenheit, or adding to sauces, soups, or salad dressings. The aroma released when heating garlic and onions with olive oil is especially beneficial as it contains volatile compounds that positively affect the respiratory system. 5. Lemon juice. Recent data shows that the combination of lemon juice and olive oil is one of the most effective ways to support the health of the liver and bile ducts in people over the age of 60. Statistics indicate a 53% reduction in the risk of gallstone disease with regular use of this dressing. In addition, this combination stimulates the production of digestive enzymes, which is especially important for older adults, as this process naturally slows down with age. The American Institute for Liver Research published the results of observations showing that daily consumption of a dressing made from olive oil and lemon juice in a ratio of 3:1 helps reduce liver enzyme levels in patients with early stages of fatty liver disease. Researchers from the University of California in Los Angeles found that the antioxidants in lemon juice combined with olive oil create a protective barrier for liver cells, preventing oxidative stress. Jean Calment, the famous long-living woman from France who reached the age of 122, prepared a special dressing from lemon juice and olive oil every day and added it to almost every meal. In her diaries, she wrote that this habit was passed down from her grandmother, and she never gave it up, even while traveling or visiting others. Regular consumption of lemon juice with olive oil can add approximately 3 to 5 years to one's lifespan, The optimal proportion is the juice of half a lemon, which is about 15 milliliters to 45 milliliters of extra virgin olive oil. This mixture is best used as a salad dressing, a marinade for fish or meat, or taken on an empty stomach in the morning, 1 teaspoon, for activating the liver and gallbladder. It is important to use freshly squeezed lemon juice as it contains the highest amount of beneficial enzymes. 6. Legumes. Modern nutrition science provides impressive data on the benefits of combining legumes with olive oil for people over the age of 60. Statistics show that regular consumption of this combination reduces the risk of developing type 2 diabetes by 47% and also helps normalize gut microbiota. Chickpeas, beans, and lentils are rich in plant-based protein and fiber, while olive oil helps the body absorb these nutrients more effectively without placing excess strain on the digestive system. The National Institute on Aging in the United States conducted a series of studies that showed the combination of legumes with olive oil reduces levels of inflammatory markers in the blood by 31% compared to the control group. Researchers from Tufts University discovered that this combination improves the absorption of minerals from legumes, especially iron and zinc, which is critically important for maintaining immune function in older adults. Giuseppe Colombo from the Sardinian Blue Zone of Ogliastra, who lived to be 107 years old, ate a traditional dish called minestrone every day, a thick soup made from various legumes with olive oil added just before serving. According to his relatives, he never experienced digestive problems and maintained a clear mind throughout his life. Regular consumption of legumes with olive oil can extend life by 5 to 7 years. The optimal proportion is 150 to 200 grams of cooked legumes with 15 to 20 milliliters of olive oil. The best dishes include hummus, made with olive oil instead of tahini, boiled lentil salad with vegetables and olive oil, and Italian minestrone soup with olive oil added before serving. It is important to soak legumes before cooking and boil them until fully cooked to ease digestion. Adding olive oil to legume-based dishes not only enhances flavor, but also slows down carbohydrate absorption, helping to maintain stable blood sugar levels. 7. Whole grain bread. Current data from the year 2024 shows that replacing regular sandwiches with whole grain bread and olive oil reduces the risk of ischemic heart disease by 44% in people over the age of 60. This Mediterranean tradition, using olive oil instead of butter or margarine, has strong scientific backing. The fiber in whole grain bread, combined with the healthy fats in olive oil, creates an ideal combination for supporting cardiovascular health and normalizing cholesterol levels. The American Heart Association published the results of a 20-year study showing that people who consume whole grain bread with olive oil daily are 37% less likely to experience strokes compared to those who use other spreads. Researchers from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology found that olive oil enhances the anti-inflammatory properties of whole grain bread, creating a cumulative effect that protects blood vessels from atherosclerosis. Sophia Simeone from the Greek island of Crete, who celebrated her 104th birthday in the year 2023, began every morning with a traditional breakfast: a slice of whole grain bread, generously soaked in olive oil with a pinch of oregano. In numerous interviews, she mentioned that this ritual was passed down from several generations of her ancestors, many of whom were also long living. Regular consumption of whole grain bread with olive oil can extend life by 4 to 6 years. The optimal proportion is 50 grams of whole grain bread with 10 to 15 milliliters of extra virgin olive oil. The best ways to enjoy it include toast with olive oil and fresh herbs for breakfast, bruschetta with tomatoes and basil, and panzanella, a Tuscan salad made with dried bread, olive oil, and vegetables. It is important to choose real whole grain bread that contains whole grains, not just bread colored with caramel dye. 8. Fish Modern research shows that combining fatty fish with olive oil is one of the most effective dietary strategies for maintaining cognitive health after the age of 60. Statistics from the year 2023 indicate a 68% reduction in the risk of developing dementia among older adults who regularly consume salmon, sardines, or mackerel prepared with olive oil. The omega-3 fatty acids in fish and the polyphenols in olive oil form a unique neuroprotective complex that helps shield brain cells from age-related changes. The American Journal of Clinical Neurology published the results of a study showing that daily consumption of 100 grams of fatty fish prepared with olive oil increases the volume of the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for memory, by 2.3% over the course of 1 year. Researchers from Yale University discovered a synergistic effect between omega-3 fatty acids and olive oil, noting that together they reduce neuroinflammation more effectively than either component alone. Tomoji Tanabe, a long-living man from the Japanese island of Okinawa, who celebrated his 106th birthday in the year 2022, ate a small portion of local fatty fish cooked with olive oil every day, an unusual combination for traditional Japanese cuisine. According to him, he adopted this habit at the age of 70 after reading scientific articles about the Mediterranean diet, and he never gave up the practice. Regular consumption of fatty fish with olive oil can extend life by 7 to 9 years. The optimal proportion is 120 to 150 grams of fish with 15 milliliters of olive oil. The best preparation methods include baking in the oven at a low temperature, no higher than 180 degrees Celsius, which is 356 degrees Fahrenheit, with olive oil and lemon juice, steaming with olive oil added afterward, or marinating raw fish in olive oil with herbs for dishes like ceviche or carpaccio. Wild-caught fish are especially beneficial, as they contain more healthy fatty acids and fewer antibiotics than farm-raised varieties. 9. Boiled potatoes. Recent research from the year 2024 confirms that boiled potatoes dressed with olive oil are one of the best sources of resistant starch for people over the age of 60. Statistics show a 36% reduction in the risk of developing colorectal conditions and a 29% improvement in glycemic control among older adults who regularly include this dish in their diet. Olive oil not only enhances the flavor of potatoes, but also helps the body absorb fat-soluble vitamins and antioxidants found in the skin. The American Institute of Nutrition Research published data showing that boiled potatoes, once cooled and dressed with olive oil, contain 46% more resistant starch, which acts as a prebiotic that nourishes beneficial gut bacteria. Researchers from Cornell University found that the polyphenols in olive oil protect the starch in potatoes from breaking down too quickly, helping to maintain stable blood sugar levels after meals. Pablo Escobar, not to be confused with the well-known drug trafficker from the highland region of Antioquia in Colombia, who lived to be 103 years old, ate a local dish called papas alineanzas every day, boiled potatoes with olive oil and local herbs. He credited his excellent health and mental clarity to this simple meal, which his family had been preparing for generations. Regular consumption of boiled potatoes with olive oil can extend life by 3 to 5 years. The optimal proportion is 150 grams of boiled potatoes with 10 milliliters of olive oil. The best preparation method is to boil the potatoes with the skin on, then cool them, which increases the amount of resistant starch, and only after that dress them with oil along with fresh herbs, garlic, or lemon juice. Colorful potato varieties such as purple and red are especially beneficial because they contain more antioxidants. Potato salads made with olive oil instead of mayonnaise or sour cream are also a healthy option. 10. Eggs, especially boiled. The latest nutritional data from the year 2024 dispels the myth that eggs are harmful for older adults. On the contrary, statistics show that eating boiled eggs dressed with olive oil reduces the risk of age-related macular degeneration by 59% and improves muscle mass indicators by 23% in people over the age of 60. Egg yolks contain lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect the eyes, and olive oil helps the body absorb them more effectively. In addition, eggs are an excellent source of choline, a nutrient that is critically important for brain health in older adults. The American Institute of Vision published a study showing that daily consumption of one egg dressed with olive oil increases the concentration of lutein in the blood by 42%, which directly correlates with improved cognitive function in older adults. Researchers from Stanford University found that olive oil prevents the oxidation of cholesterol in egg yolks during storage and cooking, making it safe even for people with a predisposition to cardiovascular conditions. Emma Morano from the Piedmont region of Italy, who lived to be 117 years old and was considered one of the oldest people in history, ate 2 boiled eggs dressed with fresh olive oil every day. She maintained this habit for more than 90 years and mentioned in numerous interviews that she never had problems with cholesterol or her heart, despite regularly eating eggs. Regular consumption of boiled eggs with olive oil can extend life by 4 to 6 years. The optimal proportion is 1 to 2 eggs with 10 milliliters of olive oil. The best ways to enjoy them include hard-boiled eggs sliced and dressed with olive oil along with herbs and spices, egg salad made with olive oil instead of mayonnaise, or Spanish tortilla, an omelet with potatoes cooked in olive oil. Eggs from free-range chickens are especially beneficial as they contain more omega-3 fatty acids and vitamins. Olive oil also protects the delicate protein structure from being broken down too quickly by digestive enzymes, making eggs easier to digest. Next, I recommend checking out these videos, and don't forget to leave your likes and comments. I'm looking forward to them.